Hey, welcome back to the channel, part-timers. Today I'm going to go over some of my favorite discs of 2022. Let's check them out. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys, to part one of my favorite discs of 2022. I've tried out over 70 discs for you guys on the YouTube channel this year, and which one of those discs are still in my bag? I literally just went to the car, grabbed my bag, pulled it out, and I've got 10 different molds that I've tried out this year that are currently still in my bag. So I'm going to show you my drivers in this video, and then stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to do my mid-ranges and my putters. So let's start with the 12-speed discs. All right, starting off first, I reviewed the Synapse by ThoughtSpace Athletics a couple times this year, and man, I was impressed every single time I tried this disc out. So this disc is definitely one of the ones that's in my bag. If you guys want to check out my reviews, I'll put the tags up here for the Synapse. But man, this is such a great disc. And the one that's currently in my bag is pretty sweet. Got some nice nebula swirls in there. This is the Nebula Ethereal Synapse by ThoughtSpace Athletics, and I really like the stamps. As always on ThoughtSpace Athletics, they've got some sick stamps, but this one is much more controllable than some of the other Synapses. It beats in a little quicker, and I'm able to throw this straighter for longer, and it's got the nice stable finish on it. So this is my stable driver that's in my bag. And if you're not convinced by me that this is such a great disc, I mean, Matt Bell, he got a sick ace with this one and won a bunch of money. So hey, starting out with the Synapse, this is such a great disc. Check one of these out. This is definitely one of my favorite drivers. Next up in the 12-speed category is the Trespass by Dynamic Discs. I've been throwing Trespass for several years now. The main reason I'm still throwing Trespass is because these fly like a nicely beat-in destroyer. So even though my Synapse is great when it's got a headwind or I need a nice stable flight, if I need to have a long bomb shot that's got some flip to it or some turn to it that I can control, that's where the Trespass comes in. They're great in the woods for nice flip-up hyzer shots that go for miles. So yeah, this one has been in my bag for a long time. I did a review on the Trespasses over here, so you can go check those out. They're great discs for arms that aren't super fast and you want to get some long distance. Check out the Trespass. All right, now moving down to the 10-speed, and there's only one in my bag, and that is the Construct by ThoughtSpace Athletics, and this is the Aura version of the Construct. I really like this one. It's very flippy, but it's got a nice strong finish to it too. So this has really impressed me. I can throw this on a hyzer. It'll flip up, maybe give me a little turn, but it always has a nice strong finish to it. You can check out my review up here that I did on the Construct. I've got all the 3 different versions of the Construct and different plastics, and I really like them, but in the woods, I really like the Aura Construct, and that's where I've been playing a lot lately. If you're looking for a 10-speed disc that can carve up the woods with some nice hyzer flips, I can't think of any greater one than this one right here, the Aura Construct. Now we're going down to my 9-speed driver that I got in my bag, which is the Omen. Actually got the Synapse glow stamp on it, and they did that on accident, so they decided to call this the Oman. Whoops, we made a mistake. And this is in glow plastic. So yes, the Omen is overstable, and the glow plastic is also overstable too. So this is a beefcake, but I love it. I can throw a forehand on a line like this, and it'll definitely fight out of it and then give me a nice solid finish to it too. Use it for thumbers sometimes, tomahawk sometimes. If I need to get out of the woods and throw a roller, I can use this on a forehand roller. This was the first Omen I got, and it's still in my bag. Check out the review that I did up here on the Glowman, the Oman. I think this disc is going to be in my bag forever. 9-speed Omen. Check them out. All right, last but not least, we're going to wrap up this video with my 7-speed drivers that are in my bag, and that is by far probably my favorite driver I love to throw, which is the Vodum. The Vodum is great. My all-time favorite, which I actually haven't done a review on this one yet, maybe it'll be coming up soon, is the Ethos. The Ethos Votum by far is my favorite driver to throw. This thing will go dead straight, give you a nice subtle finish at the very end, gives you long distance. I mean, this thing goes forever. Easily, this one went just as far as my Trespass in the woods, and it even finished even better than the Trespasses. So I don't know. I really believe in these Ethos Votums. There's something magic in them. Also bagged the Nebula Ethereal Votum 2. This one goes much straighter. Gives me a little bit of a turn, so if I throw it straight, it'll turn out. You can check my review I did up here of the Votums. This one was the one that if there was a little bit of a headwind, it would definitely turn on me, but then it would come back. So if I'm looking for a shot that I want it to be a little bit more understable than the Ethos, I'll pull this out. Plus, I found the ethereal plastic, whether it's Nebula Ethereal or regular Ethereal, when things are wet. If you got a wet round where it's rainy, or maybe in the morning when things are damp, the ethereal plastic feels really good, nice and grippy, whereas sometimes the maybe the Aura plastic feels a little bit slippery and I've really got to wipe it down. Ethereal plastic, not so much. It's got some good grip to it, even when things are wet. So that's why I bag an ethereal plastic Votum for those times when I need some extra grip. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to go over my mid-range and my putters. Peace out. If you'd like to get one of these discs, head on over to tudiscgolf.com. Use the code RIDER2022 for 5% off. We got these discs and more available there now.
Somebody's on it.